This is an R Media podcast.
So the first house that Max and I bought, so the typical, the ugliest house on the street, no one wanted to buy it. There actually was a movie about our house.
Really?
The King is Dead. It's an Australian movie. So the original owners were a lovely old Greek couple, and they had 2 kids. One of them ended up being got into some mischievous behaviour, let's say.
Oh, no.
And the house, what's the parents' side, the house got turned into a halfway house. And we did not know this.
I'm Elle Lovelock, Editor-in-Chief of Home Beautiful. Welcome to The Edit, where we bring you into the beautiful homes with the people who create them. Today, I'm sitting down with Laura Sharrad. You might recognise her from MasterChef, but what you might not know is she loves a home makeover. And she and her husband Max and daughter Florence are about to take on a new adventure that involves cowpats, Tasmanian oak, and pasta parties. In this convo, we unpack everything from how she deals with high-pressure situations both in and out of the kitchen to the one thing she always takes from hotels. And she tells me about how she ended up doing a full-blown reno on a halfway house. This chat will absolutely take you on an adventure. Laura, welcome to The Edit.
Thank you for having me.
We've been spending a bit of time together today because we've both been enjoying a bit of an R Media event that we've had in the test kitchens here. Was it The Art of Joy Maxing?
Joy Maxing.
Joy Maxing.
Christmas in July.
Yes.
I mean, how lucky are we?
I know.
To feast on what I think sometimes Christmas food is like wintry food.
Yes.
In like an actual winter month is so nice. Like I want an afternoon nap on this couch right now.
Couldn't agree more. Something that absolutely blew my mind is when you and Fran from the Woman's Weekly were doing your pavlova demonstration.
Yeah.
I can't believe that Fran said to build up the pav on the plate.
Yeah. That you want to serve
it on and put that in the oven.
Yeah. So she told me this yesterday in our little trial run.
Yeah.
And I was genuinely mind blown. Like I think if you would have caught me in that moment, my jaw would have been on the ground.
Yes.
And it's like, how has no one shared this before?
I
Like
know.
how is Fran just telling us, and it's 2026 and I haven't seen it on TikTok and it's not trending.
Nope.
I'm like, Fran, you're gatekeeping like one of the best hacks I've ever heard in cooking history. Like ever.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I can't share it because this is yours. Like you need to post this now.
I know.
Yeah, it's
She
amazing.
does.
Game changing. Like I think it literally is going to change the way people bake their pabs on Christmas Day.
I definitely will be doing that this year.
Same.
So you were sharing a little bit about how you Christmas. And though this is not a Christmas episode, that'll come later in the year.
Perfect.
But you are of Italian heritage.
Yeah.
So you said that tiramisu was a Christmas thing.
Yeah,
for you.
yep. So I feel like I've grown up with the very traditional Italian Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of like grilled seafood to start with, lots of like big antipasto plates. We always have multiple courses. So there's always a pasta course, whether it was like a big lasagna or like a handmade filled pasta.
Yeah.
And then you would move on to probably 2 or 3, maybe sometimes 4 meats. With the potatoes and the salads and the bread and, you know, all the trimmings.
Oh, my gosh.
And then still find room for the tiramisu and the biscuits. And then, you know, the grappa comes out, the red wine's coming. So it's like the full day affair. And I kind of thought that's how everyone did Christmas, like course after course.
Yeah.
And then when I started dating my now husband Max, like his Christmas is so different. They've got a bit of English background.
Yeah.
And so they've got that real traditional like Sunday roast, like the mushy peas. There's always that like overly cheesy potato bake. There's the creamed cauliflower and like the hams going and stuff like that. So, but it's nice to have all of that. I think when you're so used to something, you just go, this is what Christmas is. And then you get introduced to another Christmas. You're like, well, this is exciting.
This is great.
And it's also great when sometimes we have to do the back-to-back, like lunch and dinner. You get 2 completely different meals. And you're like, because I know mum won't do ham. So I go, I'm actually looking forward to the ham and the pavlova that I'm going to have tonight. Even though
More food.
I don't need it. I really don't need it. But you get, the cultural crossover. It's so special.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you always been a foodie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Since
so
what age?
I'm going to say my first food memory was when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say probably around that time. So my family actually moved to Italy. My parents had what I call their early midlife crisis because they were way too young to have a midlife crisis then. So I was 6 and they packed, I've got 2 siblings, packed up our house in Melbourne, moved to Tuscany in the house that my nonna was born in like a town of like 15 houses on the top of the hill, like an ancient town.
Really?
Yeah, like mad. My parents were mad. And my nonna they were all in Australia, like grandparents all immigrated over, but they actually came to visit and she taught us how to make gnocchi. And that's my first food memory, which is like insane to, the house that she grew up in all those years ago and was born in. Then we went back there, I was 5 or 6, and made gnocchi with her. Like
that
so
is
special.
Incredible.
Yeah, such a special memory. So I feel like around that time, but I feel like all my memories are somehow around food.
Yeah.
Like my memories of going to my nonna's house would be helping her in the kitchen or like sitting at the bench and like snacking at things I wasn't allowed to snack at because, like those bits needed to go into the sauce or something. I was always the one pushing the boundaries and playing off family members against each other. Like, no, Mum said I can have more chocolate and I definitely need some more cheese. I didn't. I really didn't.
Anything for the food.
Exactly. So, I feel like from a very early age I was always about food but didn't know that food was a career.
When did that happen?
That actually happened when I was 19 after I came off MasterChef the first time because I was at uni, I was studying to be a teacher and then went on MasterChef. Yeah. And when I came off, the production team were like, so what are you going to do now? And it's like, do I just go back to uni? Like, is that what I'm meant to do? Like, I don't know. And they went, no, you should go work in a restaurant. And I was like, oh, like probably for the first time in my life going, oh, so food's like a career.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was very new. Like I grew up in a very traditional family. Like my parents wanted all of us to get degrees and it was like very important for them. So I was kind of like breaking maybe their hearts and like their rules a little bit because I was like, I think I'm just going to keep deferring uni and try it. And they weren't super for it, but they were very much like, well, if that's what you want to do, you have to do it. Like you're committing completely to it, which is great, like great advice. And then it's been like, 12 years. So it's just kind of developed along the way in lots of different editions of really. Like it's, just kind of changed and evolved. And it's like, and I feel like everyone's space has changed that way with like whatever industry they're in. Like your job can evolve. And I think especially like with social media now, like you can go anywhere. Yeah. Which is great. And I love that.
And that's such good advice to just do what you love and keep evolving.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you don't have to do the same thing. Yeah. Forever. And I feel like when I was in school and you sit down with a careers counsellor and it's like, so what are you doing for the rest of your life? Yeah. Girl, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Like, I know. I don't know. Like, I genuinely
There's a lot of pressure put on teenagers too much pressure to pick a career.
Yeah. And it was like, so I was doing a teaching degree, but I was doing like some science and health in the back, like in the background, just in case I wanted to change. And then my dad's like, why didn't you do law? I'm like, law? I didn't study law. Like, I was like, I got no idea what I'm doing because it's like, it's overwhelming. It's too much. So yeah, I feel like sometimes things just happen and you move in different directions and you end up where you're meant to be.
Are you a good teacher? Do you teach people how to cook?
Yeah, I think I am a good teacher. So I feel like I almost have had that a bit of a full circle moment of I forever thought I was going to be a teacher. And I guess a lot of my work really is teaching people how to cook. I mean, I film from home. My content is me at home cooking in my kitchen and I'm sharing pretty much just what I make for my family.
That's so true.
That's like, me teaching them what I do and it's very simple, it's very approachable, it's home cooking. But I guess if you look at it from that sense, it is a way of teaching someone a new technique or a new dish or giving them inspiration.
That's so true. And the work you do with the Women's Weekly as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Is teaching people.
Yes, yeah. And that's more exciting again because you get that in different formats. So there's like the long video formats. You can see every single little step and you get to see me physically making it. But you can just buy the magazine, pick it up and there's a recipe all written out for you as well. Like so it kind of, it's a few different ways of teaching and learning, which is fun.
How do parents feel about your career now?
Oh, they love it now. My mum doesn't appreciate the chaos that it brings to our life, I reckon. Like she's like, oh, what city are you in today? And where are you going? And who's got Florence? And who's made dinner? And, it's like it's always chaos. But they love it. Like I think I reckon at some point they probably thought I would give up working as a chef because that's how I started. They probably thought like I was getting to work at 8 o'clock in the morning and I'd be getting home at 2 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and 6 days a week. Like it was a lot.
Yeah, you have to commit to this career.
Yeah, and my parents were in the hills at that point. I was in the city and it was like a 50-minute drive as well. So I'm like driving late at night and they probably went, she's going to crack. She's going to crack. Like we know she's going to crack.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I did internally. Let's be real. But
What kept you going?
I think it was just the doors that kept opening.
Yeah.
And I loved being a chef. And I think when you're in that world, it is amazing and it's exciting. But once other doors open and you can see that, you know, you don't have to be a chef and work in kitchens the rest of your life, but still be in food, I think that was exciting because, you know, a door would open to write a cookbook. Cool. Yeah. So you do that. Then another door opens and then all of a sudden you're a contributor for Women's Weekly.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So it's like all these little things just keep happening.
Absolutely.
And so I love the thrill and the excitement of that because you just don't know like what work's going to come up tomorrow and like what opportunities happen. So yeah.
How do you juggle all of that being a mum? And like you said, some days your family won't know which city you're in today.
Yeah, exactly. It is chaotic. Our shared calendar is insane. Yeah. So I've got a shared calendar with my husband and my manager and we're all putting things in there and like down to Max is running 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Laura's going to Pilates 8 a.m. till 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Max is taking Floss to kindy. Like I almost overfill it. Yeah. And I think if someone was to look at my calendar, they'd be like, well, that's a lot. But otherwise I'm like, I can't do it. I just need to have it there written down. But I also think it's about the people around me. Like my parents are amazing. Max's parents are amazing. So if I've got to get on a plane last minute and Max is working, then someone's got to drop something. And it's great that they can do that. Yeah, definitely. Or that Max can be flexible and, oh, you know what, I'll come to Sydney with you for the week. You know, like let's just do that. We'll turn it into like a little working holiday. So it's never perfect.
No.
It's never perfect. And like,
but it doesn't have to be.
No, and I think everyone thinks it's like so glamorous, you know, the travel.
It's not.
It's not. Literally blubbering in bed the other night watching The Notebook by myself. Not glamorous at all, eating chocolate and drinking red wine.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm silly. No, but you know, it's like, it's fun. And I think I'm young enough to try and say yes to everything and to just do it. And like Florence is such a great kid and she's just like her own little human.
How old is she?
She's 2 and a little bit. Yeah. So
did you name her after the city?
So my dad's side's from Tuscany in Italy and like just outside of Florence. So I've always loved the name. Oh. And I wanted something old school. So I wanted to actually call her Rosa, which is my nonna's name.
Beautiful.
But then I was like, you know, sometimes like with really thick Italian names, like Sharrad's not really a very Italian last name. It's just kind of like Rosa and then not. And then it's like, okay, let's kind of balance it. So we just kind of flipped it. And I was actually listening to Florence and the Machine one day. And Max and I were both in the car. And I thought I was having a boy my whole pregnancy. I was like,
really?
I was convinced I was having a boy. Like, I'm going to be a boy mum for the rest of my life. I don't want this. I'm so scared. And then when that song came on, I was like maybe 37 weeks pregnant. And I was like, if we have a girl, she's Florence. Like it's definitely Florence.
Just knew.
Yeah. And then I started having all these dreams about it. And I was like, she was born. And I was like, you're a Florence.
That is incredible.
She's a stubborn Tuscan. That's what she is. Who loves her food.
That is brilliant. I love the name Florence as well. That was the girl name that I had on standby.
Yeah.
But I'm a boy mum.
You're a boy mum.
But my husband and I got married in Florence.
No way.
And we just love it.
Oh, it's such a beautiful city. We took her there last year and it was like Florence in Florence. So I was like, it was just so cool.
There's a book
so
in
beautiful.
that.
I know. I was like, I'll happily go back to Florence. It's a beautiful part of the world. Like it's so special. Oh, so nice.
Let's come back to Australia.
Yep.
What is home for you?
So
where is home for you?
I've got some breaking news for you.
Yes.
So home is Adelaide.
Yeah.
And has been for the last 13 years. And we currently live in Henley Beach. Love the seaside. Bought like a beautiful coastal home.
Yeah.
Like it's everything I wanted. The white picket fence, walking distance to the beach. Like that was what I thought my forever dream was.
Yeah.
We bought a house yesterday. And we're doing a tree change. And
wow.
Yeah, we bought an acre and a tiny cottage.
Did you? This is great. This is great. I love a scoop.
I'm overwhelmed because like the home we have in Henley is like you know, we first bought a house together that was the house on the street that no one wanted in West Croydon. It was like a little bit grungy, but that like Adelaide character charm of like a beautiful bungalow, did that up, sold it.
Yeah.
Bought this like beautiful house in Henley, you know, put our little touches on it. And I was like, this is where I want to live forever.
Yeah.
And then we just threw the spanner into the works of like, we're too busy to do anything, but let's commit to like a 2-year renovation and either bulldoze a house or flip it completely. And like, what the hell are we doing? And we are not renovators. Like, we've done a few projects. We have a lot of builders in the family.
That's handy.
And I've been like on the phone with my dad and my brother all morning, like, just so you know, 2027, need you for this. You're going to have to do this. We need to get plans in. Like, so I'm shitting myself.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's like, and I think it's like the right time to do something.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun, and like I want that slower lifestyle sometimes, and I don't think I get that living, even though, you know, I see water and I'm very calm. So I love that about Henley. But I just want to be able to open my door and there's like no one around, and it's like serenity. Like there's literally a cow paddock next door. I'm like, it may smell like cow shit most days, but it's going to be so beautiful.
Nothing like nature.
Nothing like I'm also, let's just make it very clear, terrified of snakes, spiders, any kind of insect, and I'm going to move to the Adelaide Hills where brown snakes are like everywhere. So
this is the perfect move for you.
It's going to be great content. City girl takes the farm life.
But what was it that made you go, despite everything?
Yeah.
We're going to do this.
Look, Max and I are very ambitious people, and we always like a little project. And I think for us it was, you know, we could stay in this house forever and just like do the grind and be suburban people forever and like have amazing neighbours and whatnot and like have that community. But we've got so many friends and family who have made the bold move and have gone out and bought land, and it's just a really peaceful lifestyle. Yeah. And I think it's kind of bigger picture thing. So in 10 years' time, I'll be in my 40s and I'd be like, okay, you know what? If life is still this chaotic and I'm jetting around, it's nice to come to the big smoke, get work done, but then go home and just like shut the front gate, and I'm
definitely
on a property in the middle of nowhere. I can't see any cars, hear any trucks, and there's cows and there's like chickens and geese. And I think for Florence too, like to have a very nature-driven childhood. Like, you know, I'm on my phone all the time, and like
same. And then when your kid says to you, Mum, get off the phone. Oh, it's the worst feeling.
Started, and I go, but I'm just working really quickly. I've just got to do one more thing. She's like, Mum, no. I know. And then I'm like, okay. And then, you know, you look at your screen time and you're like, I don't want her to think that's normal. Like you come home from kindy or school and then you're on like, you sit in front of the TV all night, or you're on your phone all the time, or like here's an iPad or whatever. Like I just want a balance for her. Yeah. Like my childhood was like stay on the street until 8 p.m. until it gets dark and your parents are yelling, get inside, have a bath, you got to go to bed. Like I miss that. Yeah. You know, like it's very different. And I'm like, that wasn't that long ago. No. Which is also terrifying. Yeah. So I don't know what, you know, her childhood is going to be in that sense. Yeah. But I think if we can provide her with something, and maybe future children, who knows what, you know, one day, just that peaceful, like really grounded upbringing.
Definitely.
Yeah. And like she's very hands-on. Like I want a huge veggie garden. Like she loves cooking with me. I want her to know, like, you know, you don't just go to the shops to get a lettuce. No. Like it actually comes from somewhere, and someone has to grow that and spend time and money investing in something. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, bringing it back, going like real country, like real country bumpkin vibe.
Well, do you have visions in your mind of what it looks like?
I do.
What do you want? If you were to describe your vision board of this new life in the country, what does it look like?
How much time do you got? No, I think it's
got about half an hour.
I think for me, I really want the contrast of old and new. Yeah. The one thing that I love about the Adelaide Hills is that like cottage and stone charm that it has, and it's very quintessential Adelaide Hills. So I think it's about like the restoration side and then like the modern side too. So
what is it now?
So it's currently a cottage, a tiny like a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom cottage. But you know those very old school cottages, everything's tiny. Yes. Like the bedrooms are like.
Is it stone or is it timber?
No, it's brick.
Brick, okay.
So it's brick, but beautiful big veranda around the outside with a really beautiful sunroom at the back.
Lovely.
So my idea right now, currently, day one after purchasing, is I would love to do like a white weatherboard cottage. and then like restore the roof, do the veranda up properly to kind of bring like a little bit of that charm back. Like I would have loved to have done if the cottage was stone and to have that, but I just think the white weatherboard is really
so charming.
It's so charming. Like I just want that pretty cottage feel at the front, and then kind of take that inspiration of the sunroof and have that almost like as a transition into the new part of the house. And I don't know the technical term for the material, but it's that beautiful, almost like black steel cladding that a lot of people, like that wrap that people are using at the moment. That kind of gives. It's not like, it's not like having like a colour bond kind of house, but it's that beautiful like steel black, and the contrast of the black and the white then just kind of sets off.
Does it have the gum trees, the lines in it?
Yeah, the big lines through it. Yeah, I don't know what the technical term is.
It is a colour bond product.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's like they're big panel sheets and do like the whole roof and everything in that with like lots of light.
And it looks so contemporary, but it works so well with period homes.
Exactly, and especially because the hills, it's either really cold or it's really hot. So you're getting all that contrast, and just to have something that still feels really cozy, but in summer it's going to feel light and bright and stay really cool as well, I think is really important. So something that's keeps like the heritage of the property. Like it's a 1930s built home. We're currently like a 1915 villa. So I'm like, I love that old school, even though like old houses, so many problems. I'm just like, I just know that so much money is going to be dumped and I'm not going to see the results that I want.
It's worth it.
But it is worth it. Like I want to, I think, have that restoration and then something really cool and modern that, just you get the cozy at the front of the house and the back of the house is like light filled and big kitchen, a big kitchen.
All right, let's talk about the kitchen. What does your dream kitchen look like, and can you create that here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which I'm like really excited about.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we were like, we want to buy something small to have the space to do something really amazing and extend on. I just didn't want to buy just another house.
Yeah.
So my idea is like a huge bench, like Long Island bench, so I can have pasta parties and get my friends over and make pasta on the marble together.
I want to come to a pasta party.
Yeah, all we need to do is bring a bottle of wine and I can provide the rest. Like a huge 900 freestanding oven, maybe even like a 120, like something beautiful, old school, potentially something a little bit French, so you kind of get in that cottage country feel in.
Yes.
And like a big butler's pantry. Like I just want it to be open, big, and the centerpiece of that new extension. Like then I want everything that kind of goes around it.
Yeah.
Because I think the kitchen is the heart of the home.
I agree.
And it's like, I'm like, I've got this opportunity to do exactly what I want to do. And I'm like, I'm not sparing. No. I'll spare the expenses in anywhere else. Like that's fine, but not in the kitchen. Yeah. And I'm like, that's my happy place. That's where we host. Like you come to our house, you're sitting at the kitchen bar. Like that's just where you are. That's where we gather. That's where we're going to eat. Yeah. That's where I film most of my content. Like it's just,
Does that mean it's a tax deduction?
Yeah, no. Well, the other thing, I'm like, I've got an acre now. I could just start putting things everywhere. I also really want to put on, so I want this giant garden, and I really want to build like almost like a little kind of shed crossed with like a glass house, so I can like wash all my produce in there and film in there too. So have like a little studio and like a fermenting wall, like pickles and stuff hanging, and kind of have almost that, say, like mud kitchen or mud room vibe, but outside.
Meets greenhouse.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yep. So I'm going like real country. So ready. I need some knee-high boots though. That's what I need. Some gum boots, and I'll be good.
How much fun is Laura? More with her in a bit. I want to know more about the pretty things. So in the kitchen, what colour do you want? What surface tops would you have? Splashbacks?
Yeah.
What do you love as someone whose job is food?
I think one of the best things is like being in a few homes, you know what works and what doesn't work. Like I know my splashback, I don't want tiles, I don't want grout. They're impossible to clean. So something very clean. I am loving like the dark walnut timbers. Yeah, I'm loving that with some brighter marble would be really lovely, or some like beautiful natural stone throughout would be really cool. I love those the French basins, the ceramic basins. I just think they're like so country and like they pop. Everyone's like, oh, you're going to get them dirty. I'm like, I know, but they're so beautiful. Yeah. But I think, for me, like the walnuts, a bit of green, a bit of burgundy throughout, like some warming colours, but then those light stone colours just to kind of brighten it and freshen it up as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love timber. I think there's like nothing more beautiful than really nice timber.
Yeah.
And like we're in Australia, we've got incredible timber. I'm like, why not use some really cool local stuff to create a centerpiece, you know?
Oh,
but
definitely.
It's dangerous because Max and I, we've been planning this for about a year, like properly talking about it.
Okay.
And this is actually the third house we put an offering on. And my like last years of my life has been every time something happens for the third time, it works.
So did you know that this was the third offer, it's going to happen?
Yeah, I had this feeling. And also my husband has a thing for buying houses when I'm interstate. We're 2 for 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, oh God, it's like all the stars were aligning. I got the moon over Saturn, whatever's happening in the universe right now. So we've got this like Pinterest mood board and an Instagram like folder that we've saved of all these beautiful things. And I actually was going through it last night and I went, oh my God, our style has changed within the year so much. But I think when everyone started micro cementing, I went, I want micro cement and I'm just going to micro cement my whole house. Yeah. And I went, I'm going to get so bored of this because it's just going to be a bit too tonal and not have a bit of personality. And like I am definitely a very, like our house now is very white. Yeah. White walls, white sheer curtains.
Are you craving the colour?
Yeah, so I think I am because currently my colour only comes through artwork. Okay. And when people come over, so the artist is a local girl. She's one of my best friends. Aww. And we always say that we joke that my house is like her art studio. It's like, you want to buy a piece of art? Come to my house. I can show you all the different phases and like exhibitions that she's gone through. But currently, all the colour is just from what's on the walls. Okay. And so I think I'm craving now the colour in the materials. Yep. But I'm eccentric a little bit, but I don't want to be too eccentric. Like I just want it to age nicely. Yes. And I don't want to be trendy. And I think the whole micro cement, I just went, it's going to be trendy in 10 years' time. I'm going to hate it. So I just want something really classic, country, a little bit modern, something that will like last and look beautiful.
So when you're looking back through your mood boards, can you see any common threads from the beginning that have carried through to the end? Because how do you come to the conclusion that though the style and the types of images I'm choosing now, I love this now and it looks this way now, but a year ago I loved that. Yeah. So how do you know that this you will keep loving? This is it.
I think it was walking through the house with the inspection we did, and you just start to picture like where the light hits and like what's around you. And it's, currently it's winter time. Mm-hmm. So the hills are really green and they're vibrant and, there's like leaves everywhere on the trees. Like it's just beautiful. Yeah. And you kind of go, you want to bring some green into the house because you want that. In summertime, everything's dry as a bone and you're getting those like mustardy kind of terracotta colours and everything's really dry. So that's where I was kind of like, I think the timber works because we're surrounded by gum trees and pine trees. Yeah. And I love pine. I love that like timber work throughout and like, like Tassie oak. Get that everywhere in my house. Slap it in. if the budget allows. But I think when like once you find the spot and you see the house and you start to look at the exteriors, then everything just kind of starts to click. I think if maybe we moved again to somewhere beachy or we stayed where we are in Henley and renovated there, I think then that micro cement and all those beautiful, more like light tonal cream colours would have worked and much nicer down there. Yeah. So I think this is like, it's exciting to do something different. And I just keep seeing all these things pop up and you're just like, you know what, that's it.
This is so exciting.
I know. I'm like, I can't wait to go to like the tile shop and start picking out tiles and paints. And I know I'm like a long way off that. And I'm like holding my excitement in so much. But we've not really done a huge project like this. So I'm really excited to watch the whole thing unfold. I think it's going to be amazing.
How do you feel about the pressure that you will be under managing a big renovation? Yeah. As well as work, as well as family. Yep. Is this something that excites you? Because I feel in my life I quite enjoy pushing myself to see where the limits are. Yep. And then 100%. You go, oh, okay, we've reached it. Yeah. Time to back away.
Yeah. I feel like I bottle up my emotion and I hold it, and then I crack and everyone knows about it. So I feel like it's going to be an interesting journey because I know like my work commitments, Max's work commitments, Florence, let's be real, I'm probably going to want to have another kid within this next 2-year period.
Yeah.
So that's going to also
Add
happen.
that on top.
Add that in. I'm kind of going, what else can we do? You know, like we've got restaurants and you don't know what's going to happen there if you extend, if you don't, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I think it's just keep adding things to the list and we'll just take on everything as we do it and we'll find a way when shit hits the fan. We're just going to figure it out. Like it's, you know, it happens.
Is that the advice that you would give to a friend or a family member?
No.
If someone was doing what you're doing, what would you say to them?
I would say you are so mad and that play it safe. No, I feel like we've always made like very safe calls, but we like to kind of push the boundaries a little bit. And I feel like this is probably like the biggest thing we'll do together. Yeah. I think it's definitely going to test my patience, our marriage, the way I parent, because I feel like I will be stressed. I know I'm going to be stressed. And like, you know, with building, deadlines never happen. Costs of things are going to go up. And then you have to start making those annoying decisions of like, like I don't want to sacrifice my timber because it's going to be too expensive. So it's like thinking about all those things. It's almost like I've got, that compromise. And I've got that ticking in my head already, which is like, it is daunting. Yeah. And, you know, you can't just go, like I was talking to my dad about budgets and he's like, I can't tell you it's going to cost you X amount of money on the dot. It could be 100 grand under or 300 grand over. Like no one's going to come through because it's going to keep changing and evolving. And
especially these days.
Exactly. You know, like all the cost of materials, deliveries, like trades. And then the other thing is, you know, with an old house, unexpected things are going to happen. There's going to be something really silly that pops up and you go, I don't want to drop 10 grand on that dumb problem. Like that's just really annoying, but you have to. So I am almost like using this whole like next 2-year period. And God, I hope it's 2 years, not a day over, I swear to God.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Touch wood, all the things. So much manifesting. To maybe like grow as a human and as a person in the sense of like testing my like with like holding my emotions better. Maybe speaking those emotions out loud before I get to cracking point. And I think that's just like part of growing up. Like I kind of go, in my 30s, I'm a mum. I still got no idea what I'm doing half the time. Like I'm just like, I am surviving, like scraping through most days.
Do you know what? These small humans are growing and they don't know what they're doing either. And they don't know that we don't know what we're doing.
Exactly. They think we know it all. I'm like, of course. Yeah, Florence. What did you ask me? I don't know how to do that. Can you fix this? Still no idea how to fix that. So I'm like, I think I'm looking forward to the growth as a person. Yeah. And like in a different phase as well. It's not going to be food related. It's going to be stress related and money related and decision related. I am terrible at making decisions.
Are you?
Oh my God, so bad. And I hate upsetting people. So I feel like if my brother, like as a builder, goes, oh, you need to do this, and he like flips the whole house and be like, okay, go for it. You do it. And I'm like, oh no, what have I done? Like I'm terrible at saying no.
So and how do you deal with that?
Oh, I get Max to be the bad guy. Like you be the horrible human, I'll be the really nice one, and then behind everyone's backs I'm like screaming.
That's a good arrangement.
I'm like, it's bad. I'll get better at it, but it's I find it really hard to make like that final decision. Like it's
how did
stressful.
That work for you being on MasterChef? Because you're under pressure, you have time limits, you have to make decisions.
Yeah, do you know? An environment like that was amazing for me because I didn't have the time to ask someone else what I should do. And you're so on your own. Yeah. That clock is ticking. Yeah. And it's like the only way out is you making the decision. Yeah. And you're the only person that's going to get you out of the hellhole is you. Yeah. So it's almost like maybe if like the renovation was crammed into like a MasterChef timeline, it would be better for me because I can handle like that pressure and those like small little bouts of it. Yeah, but in those, it's very weird because Max would be like, Max makes jokes to me all the time going, you know, if someone was dying on the side of the street, you'd faint, you'd make it all about you. You'd be the worst person to deal with it. And I was like, yeah, but I did MasterChef and I was fine. I could do everything and I survived and I fixed all the problems. And he's like, that's because you were forced to and there was no one there to help you and you had to do it. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, you're right. Like, he's like, if there was an emergency, you'd be like, he's like, I wouldn't even look at you. I'd be like, oh, no, it's all about me. Like, I'm just not good in those I'm great in those high pressure situations, but I'm also not at the same time. So I think it's just, it depends on what day of the week it is and if it's a MasterChef competition or not. I'm chaos. I'm just chaos.
Your self-awareness is next level.
Yeah, I know. I've had a lot of self-learning over the past few years. Like you just do it. You just learn to just deal with it.
Coming up, what brand of tinned tomatoes does an Italian chef actually buy? Let's talk about your house rules.
Oh, okay, yep.
So I want to talk about your house rules. I've got some questions that I'll run you through, and the first thing that comes to mind. So you tell me, are you a shoes on or shoes off house?
Shoes off.
Is there a reason?
My mother. I've grown up, it's always my mother. No, I grew up in a very strict Italian household. So like going to Nonna's house, no shoes.
Yeah.
And it was take your shoes off outside and bring your slippers and you put them on inside. There was never a crossover. Like those outdoor shoes never touched the inside of the house, ever.
Wow. So what's the shoe storage situation then?
So at our house?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so terrible. That's why I'm like thinking of I need a giant mudroom so we can have it. So I've got like my nice shoes upstairs in the walk-in robe, but then I've got like my everyday shoes in the garage. Okay. And then my slippers are like when you walk in through the laundry, they're just there, which is great. But then it's always, I get lazy sometimes and Max is going to hear this and be like, gotcha. Like if I need to get something from the drinks fridge, which is in the outdoor kitchen, I'll just be like, and just run outside. But I'll keep my slippers clean. It's fine.
Naughty.
I'm so naughty. Whereas if Max does it, put your shoes on, take them off.
No double standards here.
But it's funny because then we were laughing the other day. We've got a little dog, a mini dachshund, and Max was like,
so cute.
"Well, you don't clean his feet when he comes in and out." And I went, "He can do whatever he wants. He's a clean boy." I'm like, "We're good."
He's They're very small feet.
They're tiny. I'm like, you don't even know he's there. It's fine.
Okay, well, along that note, what is something that you always have fresh in your house?
Fresh flowers.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And
do you have a favourite?
I'm a natives kind of girl. I love natives. Mum, my parents have got 10 acres in the hills and she's got like beautiful proteas and leucadendrums and like just beautiful like blue gums. So every time I go over, I just collect. Yeah. And then I love to let them dry and just see which ones come out. Then I've got like some dried vases too. But I just love the smell of like fresh eucalyptus in the house. I just think it's gorgeous. So beautiful. So beautiful. Like I'd love to have like poppies and whatnot, but I know that within 3 days they're going to go and they're going to die and they're like $60 a bunch. I'm like, maybe I need to start growing them in the hills. That's what we'll add to the list. A little flower garden.
You definitely need a cutting garden.
I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. What does your home sound like?
The dishwasher slamming, the fridge door beeping. Alfie growling at Florence for her trying to ride him like a horse. And Alfie's the dog, by the way. Yep. And loud Italian people screaming. That's our house.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Oh, yeah. Chaos. I hope it's organised chaos, but chaos.
Okay, well, let's get into that. Are you a tidy person? Are you everything in its place, or are you shove it all in a cupboard and shut the door, walk away?
A bit of both. I feel like, so we're downstairs and upstairs. Upstairs is the master suite. Yeah. I feel like upstairs I can hide things. Yeah. Like sometimes I just throw clothes in the corner of the wardrobe, shut the door and go, no one's ever coming up here. It's fine. Yeah. I've got all the intentions like fold your undies. And my undies just go in the drawer. And I'm
Who
like,
folds their undies?
My mother, and she irons them too. She puts everyone to shame. Like I'll call her. What do you do? Just ironing my undies. I'm like,
gosh, even I don't do that.
I don't own an iron anymore, Mum. I bought a steamer and that's about it. Like I steam when I wear something. That's how I now roll. Yeah. I am definitely tidy. I think it's like I used to be really messy. Like Laura in our first house, I was quite messy, chaos, liked to clean. But now I think having a toddler and a dog in the house and a husband, obviously, like I'm just like, they'll move and I'm like, got to wipe that up. And I go, oh my God, I'm my mother. I am my mother.
It happens to the best of us.
It does. And she's a great woman.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, if I've got to be like someone, I'll take that.
Absolutely.
If I'm like my dad, Lord help us all.
Love you, Dad.
Yeah, love you. Thanks for renovating our house. Love you.
Okay, so that's what your house sounds like. Yeah. Is organised like. What about the way it smells?
Okay, I am obsessed with an incense. Yeah, it's gardenia.
So you burn gardenia incense?
Yes, I've got like the incense and then the oils with the sticks coming out, and then I've got it in the like room spray as well.
Wow.
So I went to a girlfriend's house. She's in Melbourne and we were staying over, and I walked into the bathroom and I was like, oh my God, what does this smell like? I need it lathered on my soul.
Yeah.
And everything just smelt like clean, but like welcoming, and it felt homely. Like it was just gorgeous.
Oh.
And I went, I need that in my house. So I now have like every room's got like a little version of that. Max is sometimes like, it's too much. Like, just stop spraying it everywhere. I'm like, spray you in a second. But I love that. Like, I think I'm really into the house smelling nice. I mean, I love when I cook and the house smells like cooking. I think that's like the best smell in the world.
Yes.
But then after you cook, it's just nice to have like a few little spritzes in the air and everything just smells beautiful. Yeah. So I feel like that's definitely what the house smells like.
Now, I want to ask you about some of your favourite things. But these are favourite things in terms of like supermarket buys.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, I love a supermarket shop. Hit me.
Same. Okay, I would like to know, what clothes detergent do you use? Washing detergent.
Omo, sensitive.
Same.
Yeah, I get itchy when it's not sensitive, and I know, I'm like, oh my God, I've got the itches again. Yeah, Omo sensitive, and I like the powder because I've got some really nice like jars that are on display in the laundry, so I can scoop it in over like the capsule.
All right, let's go into the fridge. What milk do you buy?
Local, full cream milk, cream on top, Fluorio Milk Company.
Oh.
And Florence and I stand there with a spoon and we scrape the milk. Guilty pleasure.
That is gorgeous.
Yes.
And
so yummy.
Okay, on dairy, how about cheese?
Oh, there's always like a block of, what's it, Italian in me? There's always a block of pecorino and parmigiano.
Yeah.
But I am like a sucker for fromage dauphinoise. Like,
who isn't?
Oh my God. Like, I'm drooling thinking about it. I feel like we need to have a little cheese board next time.
Okay, I agree. Let's do that.
We'll get some daffin, as I like to call it. Get the daffin.
Crack the daff. Why not?
It just delivers. It's always gooey. It's always creamy. And it's so good. So good. And you can buy it everywhere now.
So being Italian, I'd love to know, what tin tomatoes do you buy?
Oh, okay. So, again, depends what's on special. Because you'll never get the tight ass Italian out of me. But I love Annalisa.
Yes.
So mum's always bought Annalisa. So I feel like, you just carry on something that you grew up with. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. I like to buy the whole tomato though, instead of the crush, because there's more water in the crushed. So they add a bit more extra water into the crush, whereas the whole peeled tomato is just the tomato. Yes. Which is great.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, so it's not diluted. And mutti. Mutti is like just, even though sometimes it's like double the price, like the tomato, I've never been like a tomato paste girl. The last few years I'm like, give me the tomato paste. And they like triple concentrate. Yeah. Is insane.
I know. I add it to everything.
Yeah.
Curry.
Yes.
Superb.
Yes. I was making a butter chicken the other day. It was like 2 fresh tomatoes. I'm like, who has tomatoes in winter? Absolutely not. Mutti, in you go. I was like, now Woggified my curry. Perfect.
And is there anything in the kitchen that you buy pre-made that you're a little bit ashamed of because you could make it?
Mayonnaise.
Oh.
And I buy I don't know what the brand is. I feel like it's the good stuff or something like that, but it's olive oil mayonnaise, because every mayonnaise, half the mayonnaise annoys me. It's either not egg or it's just like full, like pure seed oil. I'm like, okay, it's not that great for me. Yeah. So I spend way too much money on it, knowing that I could just grab 1 egg, tiny bit of mustard, and the olive oil that's already in my house and is forever in my house.
Oh my gosh, but that would take you 2 minutes.
I know. Am I right? And I'd rather put some clothes on, put a face on, get in the car, waste some petrol, go buy mayonnaise for like $20 a jar, and then come home.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel like mayonnaise, it's always a staple, but I'm like, I should make it for what I spend on it. But it is really good mayonnaise.
Justified.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have spoken with some of our other friends who visited at the Edit about the concept of a homemaker. Because traditionally it's something that I think people almost frown upon.
Yeah.
But I feel it's coming back.
Yeah.
In a big way. What does being a homemaker mean to you in 2026?
I think it's the welcome and clean,
Yeah.
but coinciding so it's not sterile.
Yeah.
Because I think a home should felt lived in and it needs to be like a little bit messy.
Yeah.
But I also hate cleaning in front of people. So like if you come for dinner, I want everything almost pre-done. The dishwasher is empty. The kitchen's clean. So I can just dump everything straight into the dishwasher afterwards. So maybe it's that like the balance of feeling welcomed. Like I have a basket of don't laugh at my front door.
What?
Hotel slippers.
Do you?
Yeah. So
this is not so crazy. I stash them as well.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So Max thinks I'm like a psychopath.
Perfectly
but
normal
I stay
behavior.
in a lot of hotels and I judge a good hotel on a good slipper. Yeah. And if you've got a good slipper, they're coming in the suitcase because I like to wear slippers at home and because, I mean, our house now is half tiles, half floorboards. In winter, it's cold. Yeah. So if you could take your shoes off, I want to provide you with a pair of slippers. Oh. So I have like my little freebie basket at the front door, which everyone laughs at. I'm like, yeah, but are they comfortable? Yes. Are they warm? You're welcome. So I think it's maybe just those little touches for people, like when they come home, like to your house and they feel like they're at home.
What then makes your home beautiful?
I'm going to say the stories within the home. So we have a this beautiful beautiful shelves in our like little sitting room that we never sit in. Don't you love that?
The passing by room.
And it's just the room always looks so clean. I'm like, I rarely have to touch you because no one comes in here. But you have to walk past it. So our house is like the typical long hallway straight down into the big kitchen, dining, living space. Yeah. And so you have to walk past the sitting room and it's got a little fireplace and beautiful like couches. Aww. And we've got these shelves on the wall that are like handmade by someone in SA and they're beautiful timber and then like metal frames. But on those shelves we have wine bottles that are drunken wine bottles that have a story on them of why we drank it, when we drank it.
Really?
Yeah. So like we've got Florence's first birthday. We have a really stupidly expensive bottle of white Burgundy on there. And that bottle was half smashed and it's because Max was trying to get another bottle out of the Vintec. And it fell out. And so we had to drink half a bottle of really expensive booze. And I went, put it on the wall. Had to. Poor me. So we've got like that on the wall. And it's like Flossie's first birthday. Yeah. Max smashed the bottle, like little things like that. Oh. Then there's like a bottle from our wedding. I've got a few bottles from when I won MasterChef. Yeah. And we weren't allowed to tell anyone. So Max has got cryptic messages on there. So one says, winner, winner, chicken dinner, which was really cute. And then one said,
how appropriate.
I went to the Grampians halfway home and had a wine and it was like the bottle we had when we drove home the day after. Like, so just like little stories like that. And there's too many, like we could have kept way too many bottles and it gets sort of like every few years we're like, we should probably clean out a few and you go, oh, that story's boring, get rid of that one. Which is terrible, so terrible. But it's kind of like if we drink something that's really nice and it's in the Vintec and like you're saving it for a special occasion, it's kind of just become like our thing. And then I keep the cork as well. And I almost feel like every few years we like have to go through the wine bottles because we've run out of space and we have to cull. And it's almost like, all right, what's the worst story on the wall? Get rid of it. And you're like, you're a terrible memory. Why did I even keep you? So I just think it's those like little charms within the house that you walk past and you're like, oh my God, I remember that bottle of wine. Like just some really cool things or things we've bought overseas and bought back and then drunk here. It's never the same. No. And it's like, I like almost feel like writing, I wish I drank you back in France.
I absolutely love this. I've never heard this before.
Oh, amazing.
And I think more of us should do it. I also wish we had a bottle today so that we could write a message on next time.
Next time. I'll be organised next time.
And I'll bring the daff.
Oh my God, stop it. I'm here.
Laura, thank you so much for coming on today. Me. And we will be seeing you again soon.
Yes, you will.
Though we're used to seeing Laura in the kitchen, it sounds like we'll be seeing her on a different set of tools as she tackles possibly the biggest project of her life. Thanks for listening to The Edit. If you've enjoyed this episode, then you'll have to check out my chat with Karima Hazim, a certified foodie whose kitchen is the centre of her home. You can find that episode in our podcast feed. I'm Elle Lovelock, and I'll see you next time.
This is an R Media podcast.